All right, so in conclusion, you can't think that Bakari Henderson's at fault just because he was a black guy hanging around with white people. Violence is violence, people to people. Is violence is part of the human condition. Plenty of people take selfies with people and they don't die. You cannot necessarily blame his friends. That's three things. You can't necessarily blame his friends because when someone is surrounded by a mob, if the mob outnumbers your group may not have the strength in numbers to stop that whole group from focusing on that one person. Okay. Number 4, fighting can quickly flip into combat. So what you think is a fight could turn into combat. It is possible that those men that killed Bakari may not have thought that they killed him. Okay? I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just telling you reality. Oh, and my 5th point. Try not to be the only one of you, if possible. Try not to be the only one of you. Whatever you is. And remember, you is not necessarily racial. You could be gender. You could be age. Now, I don't want this to scare you away from talking to people who are different than you. No. No. But be aware. Just take a second to look. Take a second to look. If you come in someplace and you say you're the only one of you, again, it could be racial. It could be everybody else is from that town and you are not from that town. Just check to see if there's anybody there that's mean mugging you. And remember, the other people who are there, who are in the group, may not be aware of that one minority person's hang up, or that's minority group of people's hang up, so they can't necessarily warn you about it. Okay? Now, here's a little tip. Here's a solution. If you're ever going to go anywhere, this is why the internet is so great. Because nowadays, instead of calling your mama or grandmama and asking them if they heard about such and such a town, right, and saying, is it safe for people like me to go there? You should do that too. But you can Google too. You can Google stuff and find out if a place is safe for you to go to, for you, whoever you are. Do some Googling to find out if there's anything ever happened to someone who was like you that was there, and if it's recent. Or you know what? If it's recent for you, because for some people, 10 years ago was too soon. So this is going to have to be your judgment call. You can do that. Because you have to keep one thing in mind. The people who are in the majority of whatever that group is may not necessarily be thinking that it's a bad idea for you to be there. Okay? I'm going to give you a personal example, and then I'm done talking about the Soul Bakari Henderson situation. In my old neighborhood, this was 2 neighborhoods ago. I'm not going to say the name because they're fixing the place up now, and from what I hear, it's not like it was when we were unfortunate enough to live there. But when I tried to invite people from work over to my house, because I got a house, come on over. I mean, it's not a mansion, but I don't live in a mansion now, but it wasn't a mansion. Like, come on over. A couple of them asked, is it, and only because they could trust me, I guess not to fly off the handle. I don't know if I want to come because I'm a white guy. I don't know if I want to come. This was before Colin Flaherty, okay? This is before Colin Flaherty videos. And I'm like, this white guy, this is a white dude. I see white kids hanging all the time, coming through there with the black kids, whatever. They're like, oh, you don't know. I don't know what, because I didn't know. Yeah, some places where, they just attack white people. I'm like, there's some places where they attack me. What are you talking about? And he didn't know that. So he didn't come. Now, I wasn't mad. Because let's just say, in turn, especially that one, the first guy that did it, had invited me to go someplace. I was like, because I heard 2 people had gotten killed in that area. Now I was like, there's 2 people got killed. That's why you need to read the news and the newspaper, not just what's online. You should read the newspaper too, because that's where I found out about that 2 people that got killed in that area, and a couple that got murdered. I was like, this is near where that couple was murdered. I don't know if I want to go there. I don't want to get killed because they don't like the coupling I'm in. And then I was like, if they kill that couple, they might kill me too. So I didn't go. And he was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So, trust your gut. Look around, investigate. Please find out, and you need to find out what countries are safe to go to also. I said this is going to be it, because this video is getting long. This is where making friends with people who are different from you helps you. That's why I say, even though I give the advice about the only one of you, you still need friends who are different than you, because it was one country I was thinking about visiting. I won't say the name of the country. And someone I know has been there. He's like from, I think his country is 2 countries next to that, something like that. But he's been there. I say, you think it's all right, for a brother to go over there? I don't mean to offend you. And he's like, brother? I say, well, I've heard that from what I've read, I resemble actually some of the native people there. And some people are afraid of native people there. He laughed. He's like, no, that's not going to be your problem. They're going to know you're not from there, even if you kind of look like some of those guys that are native to there. I said, oh, well, that's relief. He said, no. You're an American. They want American passports over there. And then he started making Liam Neeson taken jokes. It's like, oh, you're going to get taken. That's right. They find that American passport, buddy. You're going to be taken. And he kept, the whole time, he's ragging on me, giving me the business about Liam Neeson taking jokes every few minutes. It's like, yeah, you want to be taken. It's like, no, I don't want to be taken like Liam Neeson, okay? But that's why I was glad I asked. So, look up travel advisories, because there's some countries that people will advise you not to go to. And the travel advisory doesn't necessarily last forever. But just look it up, okay? And these days with the internet, if it must be something specific to your race that you're worried about with the travel advisory, I bet you there's a website for it. And you know what? If there's not, why don't you create one? So, this is the last video I'm doing on this Bakari Henderson tragedy. My condolences go out to his family and his friends. Because I think, until proven otherwise, and I'm very open to being wrong, I think this was just a case of people wanting to fight, and then it flipped over and turned into combat because everybody's egos got out of control, and then the mob pack mentality hit, and then they killed that young man. So I hope justice is served too. Peace.